What's going on, guys? Lab TCG here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, how they're going up, how they're going down. Mostly they're going up, but Shrouded Fable is officially sold out on the Pokemon Center website, along with every other exclusive ETB, so let's take a look what we got. Alright, starting out, it's kind of a sad sight. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing you can get right now on the Pokemon Center, exclusive ETB wise. They are all sold out. The Shrouded Fable, as of today, February 10th, I believe. Yeah, that's today's date. I can see it in the corner. It is officially sold out. Was able to pick one or two of these up last week for myself, just because now that I got back into the game, I know that these always do well no matter what the set is. The promos always go crazy, and it was only a matter of time until it sold out. Because if you guys are tapped into the Pokemon space and you watch a few vendors and YouTubers and stuff like that, you will see everybody was kind of hyping up Shrouded Fable. So I don't like to go with the market and do what everybody else is doing, but in this day and age, that's kind of just the way it goes, and I have to pick up one of everything just to make sure I don't miss out. And that's probably the best way to do it. Sometimes you're gonna catch a W, sometimes you're gonna catch an L, but over the long term you will catch more W's. So always buy one of everything if you have the means to. Shrouded Fable officially sold out, and Journey Together has still not come back onto the Pokemon Center website. Stellar Crown has been sold out, and Astral Radiance was on here for a really long time, way too long, and it is finally sold out as well. And for what's left on the Pokemon Center website, you do have some Battle Styles booster boxes at $143, which in my opinion is not a terrible deal, because these have been out for a few years now. They do have the Sleeping Tyranitar, probably not the best set out there, but if you do want something for retail with really no room to go down for the most part, obviously anything is possible, but if you buy a booster box at retail, hold it for a couple years, you're not going to miss out. If you're trying to make a quick buck, this isn't the way to do it. Next up, we have the Stellar Crown booster boxes. They are still available for $160 on the Pokemon Center website, along with the Temple Force booster boxes. Maybe you could get these cheaper on TCG Player, but at least Pokemon Center still has them. You do have the Build and Battle Stadiums for Brilliant Stars. These actually have a decent amount of booster packs in them. Not a bad deal, and I think Brilliant Stars is a pretty good set. Beside that, we have some of the Build and Battle boxes for Brilliant Stars available. Some Temporal Force bundles, 6-pack bundles at retail. Those are always nice. These are probably best bang for your buck if you're just looking to get some booster packs. And we have the Astral Radiance Build and Battle boxes as well. And probably the only other notable thing on here is the Terabagos Premium Ultra Premium collection at $120. Comes with some cool promos, ton of packs. Not the best choice of packs, but long term, Ultra Premium collections have always seemed to do good so far. The Charizard collection, the Mew, and soon to be Prismatic Ultra Premium, which it looks like they're printing those into the ground, but you know, hopefully not. At $120 retail, can't go wrong. If you're looking to have a fun time or something nice to display, this Terabagos box is probably the best looking box you could display right now. Now let's go over to TCG Player and take a look at the Shrouded Fable ETBs. The Pokemon Center exclusive ones, market price seems to be $85 and $12 for shipping. Let's see if there's any sales on these. They do retail for around $60. Today we have one at $93.99. That's probably free shipping. $87, $85, $90. Basically anywhere from a few days ago, it was in like the $70 range because it wasn't sold out yet, and now that it's sold out, people are panic buying and trying to get them before they go up too far and it's not worth it anymore. So right now it's about $80, $90 ETB. And honestly, if you want to just buy these, crack it open for the promo and open the packs, it's probably a break even because the promos go crazy. Let's take a look. So in the Shrouded Fable ETBs, for a PSA 10 copy of the Pecharunt, however you want to pronounce that, we have some sold listings for it at $170, $190, $200, $200, $175, $185, all in the $180 range. So this is pretty clean. Plenty of sales between $170, $180 for the promo in a PSA 10 copy. Not bad if you do say so myself. So Shrouded Fable ETBs are on the rise, the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, and the promo is also going crazy. Next up in the ETB world, obviously we have the Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. They are honestly going up. I did not think they were going to keep going up, but we have 286 for the market right now. Let's see some sold listings on these. 285, 296, 295, 300, 295, 265. they're a little all over the place. As of today, they're going up. Yesterday, day before, 270s, 280s, some in the threes. So I'd roughly say it's about a $280 ETB right now. Already at over $200 was kind of crazy, but when we take a look at the PSA 10 promos that come in this box, it's gonna blow your mind. Honestly, blew my mind. It's worth way too much money. Yeah, so there we go. Now we have the PSA 10 promo from Prismatic Evolutions, the Eevee Pokemon Center exclusive, and these PSA 10 sales are absolutely crazy. $850, $900, and these are all sold listings, guys. These, there's enough of them to verify that people are willing to pay these prices for this card. Do I think it is worth this price? Definitely not. Depends if they're gonna keep reprinting the Pokemon Center ETBs, and if they don't, then maybe. Doesn't make sense to me. But $885, $889, $770, $835, a little cheaper at $659. Not that that's cheap. We have $835, $910, $950, $1,100, $1,100. This was, about a week ago, February 2nd. It's the 10th right now. So then we're going to take a look at some PSA 8 and 9 variants of the Pokemon Center exclusive promo at $96 for an 8, $118 for a PSA 9, $154 for a PSA 9, $200, $200, $200. And yeah, it's about a $170 to $200 card roughly in a 9, which is raw value. Not sure what they go for completely raw, but PSA 9s are usually valued at raw. And if you get an 8, you might as well crack it out because that'll probably make it be less. And maybe if you're in the market to buy one, buy an 8 and crack it out just so you pay a little less. It's probably near mint card as well. Yeah, Eevee promo, absolutely doing wild numbers. I have 3 exclusive ETBs. It's very tempting to open one, but the value is, I would probably cry if I got no hits, which is the most likely outcome. Even though you have this cool promo, not really worth it. If I crack it and it grades a 10, that's a lot of money. And while we're on the topic of Prismatic Evolutions, let's take a look at the Terastal Festival booster boxes. They're making a slight move up. They were headed down for a little bit. We see some market price $102 right now. 102, 98, 100, 100, 105, 100, 108, 102. So now Terastal Festival, as of right now, about $100 booster box. Do hear there's a big reprint coming for these. Would I pick them up? I don't know, at $100. If you don't own any, maybe pick up 1 or 2 just so you don't miss out. You never know if they're just going to keep going up, because these with a guaranteed hit in each box, super fun to open. 10 packs, quality's great, Master Balls, Pokeballs, all that good stuff. God packs. Long term, this is going to be absolute dynamite set for streamers, so they're always going to want to rip. People are always going to want to chase those hits in the God pack chance. So I do think it's still a good buy at $100. So next up, we have the Mac Daddy of the Modern Elite Trainer box, Evolving Skies Pokemon Center exclusive. If you want both artworks, $925 for the pair, another $900 for the pair, and they do come with the acrylic cases. These ones right here with the white bottoms, you can get these at Target. I don't know what aisle they are in, but I've seen plenty of videos on TikTok, people talking about these, and I think they're like between $10 and $15. So probably a steal, because other websites and streamers, they're offering acrylic cases for like $20 to $40. So not worth it in my opinion. All right, so we got 450, 450, another 950 for both, 860 for both, 488, 950. Yeah, these are consistently $450, $430 per. Maybe get a deal if you do both. And also depends on if there's any dings or any rips and stuff like that. So the cleaner it is, the more it's going to be worth. People love to display these. 850 for both, 860 for both. With Prismatic Evolutions coming up and being out, these are probably just gonna, make these go up as well. 1,834. These, you definitely don't want to rip these. Next up, let's take a look at the Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes, Pokemon Center exclusive. Market price on TCG Player right now, $155. Again, these promos are probably going to be the price of the trainer box, but we'll take a look at them next. $150 all day, $140, $150. Yeah, these are $150 all day. These were available on the Pokemon Center for a hot minute, and I remember being on like a 2-hour drive and every 30 minutes going back to the Pokemon Center and not buying them. Why? I have no idea. I regret it now, but $155 for the Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes. And the promo, which I don't even think is that nice of a promo, but people just want to have PSA 10 in their collection of all the Pokemon Center exclusive promos. We have the Magneton at $213 for a PSA 10 variant. We also have $235, $190, $207, $211, $224. Some sales from PSA between $2 and $220, so pretty much $200 PSA 10 copy all day. Some are in the 250s. They're probably hyped when they first came out, so the further back we go, probably a little more expensive. They're coming down just a little bit, but yeah, pretty much $200 to $240 slab right now for the Magneton PSA 10, and the Elite Trainer box is only $150, so you get 9 packs and the promo. Pretty good value there if you do manage to hit the PSA 10 of the Magneton. And here we're going to take a look at the Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes. These aren't even out yet, so there's not going to be any sales for the promos, but on eBay we have some sold listings at $200 for a single ETB, $330 for 2, which is a deal if you're looking at them 200 a piece, $495 for 2, that's not real, $200, $225, 2 of them for $315, $224, $190, $190, $250, $200, so pretty much $200 ETB for Journey Together. These retail for around $60, so if you're paying quadruple the price, and as of right now, the consensus on the market is people aren't super excited for this set. I do think it's underrated and it's going to be a really good set. People do love trainers and Pokemon together, and I like the artwork on the front of this ETB, so at $200 definitely not a buy, but good if you could find them in the wild, and we'll wait for a restock and see what happens. And this is probably the most popular set after Evolving Skies in the last few years, was Pokemon 151, still making people fight, having death matches in the stores, at $390 for the Pokemon exclusive ETB. Let's see, 378, 400, 400, 390, 350 last week, 370, 60, 80. Yeah, these are anywhere from $350 to $400 ETB for the Pokemon 151 exclusive. And another one to take a look at is the Paldean Fates exclusive ETB on the rise as well at $167. Let's check out these sales. 184, 180, 185, 165. Pretty much anywhere from 155 all the way up to 180 something, with the Bubble Mew on the rise, the Charizard on the rise, and plenty of good hits in this set. And the promo, 167, undervalued, overvalued. I would say this is right about where it should be probably for the exclusive ETB. It's been out for a while, so it has a little bit of age, not a lot, and it hasn't broken $200 yet. So I think this is a fair evaluation for this ETB. Is it expensive? Yeah, but compared to Journey Together, that's not even out yet, being at 200 plus, and Surging Sparks being almost the same price as this, and this has some really good hits, and I think the Bubble Mew is going to be an iconic card for the next couple of years at least for new collectors, just like the Moonbreon was. So good ETB to pick up. Paldean Fates at 167. Is it a buy? I don't know. If you don't have one in your collection, maybe. Let's take a look at the Pokemon Center exclusive promo for Paldean Fates in the PSA 10 variant. Last solds on eBay are $250, $230, $215, $190, $190, $250, $198, $209, $289, kind of all over the place. Seeing these anywhere from $170 and change all the way up to the mid 200s. Probably pretty solid at $200, a little all over. But yeah, guys, these ETBs and their promos, they're going crazy. If you get PSA 10s, I think every single Pokemon Center ETB exclusive, if you could get it Pokemon Center on the drop, if they limit to 2, buy 2. If you want to rip them, go ahead, grade it. They're all basically free money if you can get your hands on them. Extremely hard to do so now. Sites are crashing within seconds. You got the Poke Notify groups and Twitter groups and Facebook groups and Telegrams and YouTubers and like text groups. Everybody's in a group. Everybody is buying these instantly. They all have their information saved. They all have accounts and apps and bots and everything under the sun. So Don't go crazy. Stay the course. If you like Pokemon, keep buying. Take it slow. Don't stress out about it. A lot of people are going to fall off once this hype dies, and if you just continue, it'll fall off, hype will come back, and then you were picking stuff up the whole time, and then they're going to go crazy, and then you're going to be in a good spot. And that's the best way to do it. Don't FOMO into it. Don't spend more money than you have. Don't overpay for stuff you don't really want. And that's key, guys. And last but not least, we're just going to take a look at the wildest promo going up in price right now. It is the PSA 10 copy of the Charmander Pokemon Center Obsidian Flames ETB promo stamped. We have last sales at $1,100, $950, $950, $975, $950, $900, $750 for some reason, $975, $888, $1,000. So guys, anywhere from $800 to $1,000 for an Obsidian Flame stamped promo. This is absolutely unheard of. I definitely would not spend $1,000 on this. You could get Giratinas, you could get Lugias, you could get the Pikachu from Surging Sparks, you can get a couple of the Evolutions from Prismatic, depending on which ones. You can get all the Terastal Evolutions for $1,000. Is this something that you guys should be looking into? Definitely. If you get your hands on ETBs, I would definitely hold as many as you can for the long run, because eventually stuff like this will happen. You're going to buy some that do bad, and then you're going to buy a few that have stuff like this that just happen to go to the absolute stratosphere, and you're not going to lose. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Let me know what you got in your collection, what you're buying, what you plan on buying, and what you plan on selling. Thanks for watching.